Dear students, in this video we shall discuss precipitation reactions. So before going to our main topic, let's have one example. If I have two solutions, I prepare AgNO3 solution in one beaker. So this one AgNO3 solution. Okay. In another beaker, I prepare NaCl solution. It is NaCl solution. Now after preparing these two solutions, I mix NaCl solution in AgNO3 solution. Okay. When we mix these two solutions, you will see here white solid substance. Now this white solid substance is known as precipitate. And the reaction between these two solutions is known as precipitation reaction. Now, basically what happens, AgNO3 solution reacts with NaCl solution, and this first positive ion attach with this negative ion, AgCl is formed. Plus NaNO3. Now this AgCl is insoluble in water, so it precipitates out. It becomes solid. Now, what is the proper definition of precipitation reactions? Upon mixing, a solid substance is precipitated out. That is known as a precipitate. And the reaction between these two solutions in which a solid substance is precipitated out is known as precipitation reaction. Precipitation reactions, positive ion of first solution is attached with negative ion of second solution, and positive ion of second solution is attached with the negative ion of second solution. Okay students, now how to write ionic equation and net ionic equation. Now before writing ionic and net ionic equation, we have to find which compound is soluble or which is insoluble. AgNO3, it is soluble, so we shall write AQ. Aqueous solution, NaCl soluble in water, so it is also AQ. AgCl is insoluble, so it is S solid. NaNO3 soluble in water, So it is AQ. Now just write those in aqueous solutions, those are soluble in water, they will be separated into ions. So they will be in ionic form. Ag plus Na plus NO3 negative plus Na positive sodium ion plus Cl negative ion. It gives us AgCl plus Na positive plus NO3 negative. Because friends, this equation is known as ionic equation. Okay, now which ions are same on both sides? NO3 negative, NO3 negative will be cancelled. Na positive will be cancelled with Na positive. The rest of equation is known as net ionic equation. AQ and AQ. Okay, friends, so those ions which you have cancelled, which are same on. So what are spectator ions? Na positive and NO3 negative. And this equation is known as net ionic equation. And this equation is known as ionic equation. Let's write it like this. Okay, friends, let's have another example of precipitation reactions. Two solutions, calcium nitrate with potassium phosphate. Okay, friends, as we had already discussed, positive part of first solution, positive ions of calcium nitrate attach with negative ion of potassium phosphate. So Ca attach with PO4. When Ca attach with PO4, correct formula will be Ca charge on Ca 2 positive and charge on PO4 3 negative. So this 3 comes here, this 2 comes here. So correct formula will be Ca3 PO4 twice. So Ca3PO4 twice. Okay, and this positive ion will attach with this negative ion. Now, what is the correct formula? Charge on potassium is plus 1 and charge on nitrate ion is minus 1. Both have same charges, so these will be neutralized and cancelled. So correct formula will be KNO3. Now we have to balance this equation. How will you balance? How many calcium here? 3. Here calcium 1. So multiply this with 3. Okay. How many PO4 here? 2. And how many PO4 here? 1. So multiply this one with 2. Now we have balanced this compound with left side. How many K here? 6. How many K here? 1. So multiply this one with 6. Now this is your balanced chemical equation. Now you have to find which compound is soluble in water or which is insoluble. So calcium nitrate, it is soluble. It's AQ. Potassium phosphate is also soluble. Why? Due to potassium ion. And why this one is soluble? Because of nitrate ion. Calcium phosphate, it is insoluble. Why? Because of phosphate ion. And this KNO3, it is soluble because of potassium and nitrate. AQ. Okay, students, now in second step, we have to write ionic equation. So how will you write ionic equation? As we have discussed in our previous example, we separate all soluble compounds into ions. How many Ca? 3. So we have to write 3. How many NO3? It is 6. Here 6K positive, 6 ion, potassium ion, and 2 phosphate ions. It gives us, so this is solid, insoluble. We have to write it as it is. So again it is soluble, so 6 positive ion and 6 nitrate ion. Okay friends, which ions are same on both sides? 6K positive, 6K positive will be cancelled. 6NO3, 6NO3 will. The rest will be net ionic equation. So 3 Ca2 positive plus 2 PO4 3 negative gives us Ca3 PO4 twice. It is solid. These two will be aqueous in ionic form. So what are the spectator ions? This one is net ionic equation. So spectator ions are K and NO3 minus potassium ion and nitrate ion.